So what exactly does flexibility in the spine mean, and why do we need it? Why do we want it? And how can we get it? So the spine is very, so first of all, the spine. I'll just talk about a little bit about our spine. We have 7 vertebrae in the neck, okay? It's called the cervical spine. And we have 12 in the middle, that's called the thoracic. And we have 5 in the lower spine, okay, the lumbar. And all of this together, they have different functions, it's very important to take care of each section and individually, but also all together, okay? Now, every spine, I mean, everybody probably knows this, that we have spinal fluid, right? And when we are doing exercises correctly, when we are having more flexibility in the spine, it releases spinal fluid, okay? And then it helps with the circulation, I should say, of the spinal fluid, okay? And then for that reason, we can relax, okay? And it's also that flexibility that makes it that we get taller. So it's not the abdominals exactly. When we strengthen the abdominals, but that's what we're talking about in Pilates, or abdominals or core, What we get the better posture is actually from the spine. It's from the strengthening the muscles along the spine, okay? From all the way from the top here, and then it's called the atlas, okay? And all the way down to the coccyx, the tailbone. So, so first of all, how are we going to do this, okay? We have there are typically 4 different movements that we do with our spine, okay? And then I can go over some of the exercises and some of the problems that we have in achieving the proper technique, okay? So first of all, we think about flexion, okay? So flexion is when we are flexing forward, okay? And we do, for example, this spine flex forward, and this is an excellent exercise to do, okay? Even against the wall. So you can be seated up against the wall, okay? And then just practice starting from your neck, okay? So seated nice and tall, starting from your neck, going down, and then going forward. Okay, what you want to do is keep the back of the spine, your sit bones on the spine, okay? And then you're going to come up, okay? What you want to do here is think that you're going from your neck, each single one down, okay? But you're not just flexing over, you're not just closing this, you're keeping your feet. If you need to, if you're tight in the hamstrings, you can of course bend, but you want to again focus that you're coming down vertebra for vertebra, and then coming up. So this is essentially the same exercise. I will show you what we're doing, for example, when we are coming into this position as well. This is also flexion, lengthening. Exhale, coming up, okay? We are flexing again here. Now, all too often, we just press into the abdominals or we press into the glutes, and those are external muscles. If we think deeper, that we're using the spine from the neck, okay, coming all the way up, and our abdominals are simply being used as stabilizers, okay, to keep that top position, okay? But the movement itself is being done with the spine, okay? So lengthening your neck, okay, tuck your chin down, and coming up. Exhale, okay, inhale, hold that position, and then exhale, coming down. Very good, and let's do one more. Lengthening in, exhale, coming up, inhale, hold, and then exhale, coming down, okay. Now another flexibility exercise with the spine is when we do the roll over, okay? And many people have issues saying that it hurt their neck or that they move their upper body stays tense. That means that the lower spine is not as flexible as it should be, okay? So what we can do, so I'll just show you the full exercise and I'll show you some modifications that we can do to avoid that, okay, to the tension, okay? And a lot of the time, just to point out that a lot of the time that the neck, when we have tension in the neck, it means that the lower spine is not flexible enough, or it's too tense. Okay, so that we don't have the flexibility in the lower spine or middle spine, and for that reason, and it's not strong enough either, so that we rely on this big muscle called the trapezius. Okay, so we're going to go into an imprint. We're going to lift up, and then we're going to cross the legs over. And what we want to do here, this is again working on flexibility of the lumbar, the lower spine. So we're just going to lift up, exhale in, exhale, you can press into your arms, in, and again, exhale in, and then for 3, very good, and 2, and then 1, very good, bending knees, and then coming into, okay, into that shell stretch, okay, in this position. So eventually, when you work on that strength of rolling, okay, gaining the flexibility in your lumbar spine, you're going to be able then to come up and over without relying on your neck. So you can press into your arms, okay, but you will be able then to have that flexibility so that you're not relying on the trapezius, okay? And then slowly coming down. Very good. Okay, and then relax. Okay, very good. Okay, so that was flexibility of the spine. Okay.